Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm Reverend Cornelius Blow, and this is my very first segment that I'm about to shoot, so I sure do appreciate your patience while I get through this. And oh yeah, there's some reflection there. Let me just adjust this now. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Reverend Cornelius Blow. Welcome to my church.
Hello.
I'm here to talk to y'all today about your personal salvation. Now don't hit that back button yet. I can see you're thinking about it. I can see right through you. I want you to think about a little something for a minute. Do you think it was a coincidence you clicked on my video? There are 6.3 million videos on YouTube. That's 2 videos for every man, woman, and child in the state of Mississippi. But you chose to watch mine. 6.3 million, imagine that. That's a lot of potential distractions, ain't it? And remember, 2.8 million of those are clips of young girls singing and dancing in their underwear and engaging in all manner of sin, the likes of which you never did see.
Sorry. Of course, if he will insist on working with talentless pricks like Leonardo DiCaprio...
No!
Hey everyone, this week I've been watching reality television so you don't have to, and oh my god, what a bunch of fuck-ups. Wouldn't you like to round them all up and shoot them all in the head? Well, no, at least not until after you've tortured them with a pocket knife and a pencil sharpener for being so fucking vile and being all over the television when I should be. Let's have a photograph there of some chick you've never seen before and couldn't care less about, not unlike her own mother, okay? Although Daddy was probably a little more attentive between the beatings, if you know what I mean.
Zoom in.
Is it recording?
And this is Jeremiah in France.
This is me in.
This is France. There are French people. And Jeremiah is here with the French people. Yeah, and here we have a first person perspective. This is what Jeremiah is seeing in France.
C'est les oreilles. I can't see your face.
Non, mais c'est...
Interesting. Yes, this is like that man-made photograph right now. Oh, well, there he is. There's the new Jeremiah.
Yes.
It's crawling out of the dank womb of hairy savagery. Oh, you want a close-up, do you? So, of course, you have this moment here by Ribera, this famous painting where they're adoring the newly born Christ. But when I see it, I just happen to notice all these men being very cheerful about it. In the corner, this, they're all sort of celebrating the Christ, and Christ's like, yes, I'm born, yes, hail Jesus Christ, yes, hail one. And then this cow comes in, and you can see his snout entering just about there. You're sort of, just, swallows the Christ instantaneously. And I just can't help but think of the Mary, the Madonna sort of saying, gee, no, that did not just happen. Oh, God, no, no. Of course, it's much funnier the first time you said it, but I think it still has some humorous potential. I mean, what did they do then? Well, what do we got? I mean, here's with the baby, just throw it down there. All the 3 kings get a 5 life of Christ.
pass by the back of the apparent house and they shot their group. But this was the only difference. So that the back
So we're 7 years old, we're hanging out under this overpass by the Charles River, and there are these guys fishing, right? These sort of salty guys, and they're scruffy, and they're drinking out of paper bags. And we're 7, and I mean, this is the kind of thing that we normally see around Bernard's house. So, you know, we're familiar with this kind of... So we know what's in the bags. We're no fools at 7 years old. You know, I mean, these guys are wearing clothes, which is different than at Bernard's house. So that was a little unexpected, but we knew it was so, you know. So we started to, it's like, hey, let's play that game that we play with those guys who hang out at your house, Bernard. And so Bernard, he goes up, right? And out of nowhere, he just drops his pants, right? And he grabs his little member, right by the base. And he says, look guys, I'm fishing too. I got my rod right here. Anyone want to bait me? I could use a masturbator, right? And so one of these guys, right? One of these guys turns to Bernard and he's like, hey, you got a pretty mouth. That's a fucking nice mouth, right? And so then we start going, you know, and we're doing it, and it actually ended up being a pretty good afternoon. But because, you know, when it was my turn to play, and I took my pants off, I've got a funny there's a bend, and it's a little unusual, you know. And one of the guys says, "Hey, look at that! He's got like a fish hook. He's got a little fish hook." And I'm like, and you know, Bernard had never, you know, he never put the 2 and 2 together, and so the guy's like, "Yeah, fish hook," and so. You know, so ever since then, I've been, you know, the little bend at the end. It's that fish hook that gets ya. See, just kind of hands on, and it's. That's the story.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's a good story.
Oh, fuck.
I hope you don't edit that out. It's a good story.
I was spending so much time worshiping online that my marriage was starting to suffer. But my husband finally figured out a way to regain my attention.
and you've been very kind. I'm just going to see how that looked.